What's happening, Champion Squad? Welcome your beautiful faces back to the channel. Today's video, we are continuing the coaching series. This is episode 4, although I am not keeping track in terms of numbering them. This is just going to be, just randomly on the channel, and I want to do this at least once a week. I haven't posted in a week and a half a coaching series video, so I apologize for that. Like I said, I want to try to keep these at least minimum once a week. Now, if you guys are new to the coaching series, a quick way to get your video featured is just by following my Twitter and DMing me with a full gameplay. And it doesn't have to be ranked. A lot of you guys have been asking, does it have to be a ranked video? It doesn't, but I do like reviewing the ranked videos because they're, number one, more interesting to watch. Number two, you learn more from it. And number three, a lot of people are trying to rank up to their next stage, right? Whatever they're stuck on, these coaching series in ranked is really going to help you improve and get to that next rank that you want to get to. And also, playing ranked is just better for you overall. The more ranked games you play, the better you're going to get faster. So again, my Twitter link is going to be down in the description below. Now, for today's video, we have Pogger Pig sent in some gameplay on Twitter, and this guy, I believe he's a platinum 3 or a platinum 4. I'm not entirely sure. We'll see when the video starts. Let's go ahead, drop a like and leave my beautiful mark on his video. There it is. All right, so we're gonna go ahead, get this show on the road, and let's find out what character he's playing. Let's find out what exact ranked he is, and I believe he's 3 stacking. I'm not really sure because the video started while they're picking characters, so we're just gonna assume he is 3 stacking. You guys also showed a lot of love in the last coaching series, and let's try to break 1,000 likes again. I said we could break it the first time. We ended up destroying it. Let's see if we can break 1,000 likes again. It'd be much appreciated. And looks like we got some diamond players. There's gonna be a lot of diamond players in these platinum lobbies that are previous diamonds too. So this is gonna be some good gameplay for us to watch here and review it. And again, if I miss anything in this game, be sure to comment down below anything that he can improve on top of what I say. So he's platinum 3 and he's playing Gibraltar. So let's see where they end up dropping. They ping sorting. Nope, they're not taking sorting. So they're going for Lava City. It's actually hot, which is gonna be spicy here. Let's see what happens. Lava's a good drop in general, but it is hot zone, so expect teams. Look to the right. Yep, 1, 2 teams minimum. And so when you're landing contested, especially with 2 teams, make sure you're landing together with the team. So let's see how he lands. I'm gonna let this clip play out.
Let's check it over there. Hey, eyes on the maps. Next ring's not close. Reloading. Barrel stabilizer. Hostile right here, right in front.
So they haven't gotten to a gunfight, and I did want to see just what happened in that intro of the clip, see if they got contested, and they didn't get contested. But what's really weird is when you landed here, right? Number one, you're landing contested. You got 2 teams minimum here, and I think there's actually 3 teams here, because watch this. When he lands here, he pings his building, but he ends up bailing because he sees that someone dropped and took some loot from him before he can get a hold of it right here. So there's a bloodhound that beat him to his loot. His team is split up. You got 1 person to your left house, 1 person in front of you. I mean, they're close in the same vicinity, but they're not in the same house. And when you're landing contested like this, you really want to try to maybe at least 2 people on 1 house, and then your third can land in an adjacent building, right? So that way he has a quick rotation over if they need help, or if you guys need help. That's a simple rotation there. But you landed on someone here. Now, if you landed with your teammate on this area, because this is a big building, it has the majority of the loot. There's only a few of these buildings. I think 2 more in the back left corner right here. There's 2 more of these buildings that have multiple floors that you can get your loot off of. And you just gave away all of your loot to this player here. And I think this guy landed by himself. He didn't even land with his team, so I don't know what he was doing, this guy. So as soon as you saw him land here and your teammates surrounded him and started looting the outer parts, you guys should have ate this guy instantly, immediately. You dome him out and you just bail and you let him take all that loot, which is, it's really unfortunate. Because then you gotta, get whatever's over here, and then your teammate also loots this building as well. And it's not really a building for multiple people to loot. So you gave away some decent loot there to 1 player. That should be aped immediately. As soon as you get a gun right here, boom, boom. You need to call that out and just absolutely destroy that 1 player in there. Because I honestly think there's only 1 player in there. So let's let the clip play out, and let's see how it goes. They are fighting in the back here, right at these 2 buildings. There's 2 teams back there popping off right now. They've been shooting for a while. So that's going to be a nice third party they can come up on. That solo player, you left him. Like, he should be dead instantly. That guy is probably just rotating around towards train side over here, train station. And probably going to get back with his team. But you had him split up there. That's an easy kill, easy Elin. No, it's a 2v3 on one of the squads at least. So you're taking on this third party here, and you take a floor. And let's see how this plays out.
Get out there and bamboozle.
So your teammate goes down bottom floor. I like the dome res. Quick little dome res there. Now his Bloodhound teammate goes down on the second floor. So really kind of split up right now.
Giving my shields a recharge. I got you, brother.
Your teammate gets a knock. And he's about to go down again. He gets another knock. My man, go off. Simple. Good hip fire. I like that. Really good shots there. So that's one squad down. But you never know. There could be more ratting around. Since there were 2 teams fighting over here. Yup, I can hear him outside or on top. On the floor above. Yep, he was on the floor above shooting down from the zip line. Now, you guys are using Bloodhound, Mirage, Gibraltar, which is... It's not a bad setup. You don't have the best mobility, though. That's the only problem. Maybe swap out Mirage for Wraith or Pathfinder. And that'll set you up just right. So you do have more people here. Now, Bloodhound's going to come huge here to get the scan going and figure out what floor he's on. There it is. So it looks like it's a solo, and then boom, you have instant aimbot on this kid. He should get aped instantly right here. Let's see. You passed him. I think he was on the floor underneath you. Is he by himself? He's by himself. He just reveled. GG's. Good stuff. Good stuff. That's kind of, that's unfortunate for that guy. I mean, his team was already dead. Now, one quick thing I do want to say, when you guys entered this gunfight in the back 2 houses here, you just did it very poorly because you guys split yourself up realistically, right? So one went bottom floor. I think it was the Mirage. Your Bloodhound went second floor. Now, you and Bloodhound went in together, but that Mirage, you know, he singled himself out, went down, and then just wasted your dome because you got to put it down so you can res him. You wasted a lot of precious time where you can really stick together, hold hands, and clear it out floor by floor. Now, when it comes to buildings that have 4 floors like this one here, I like to go as a team and try to get to that top floor first. Maybe take the zipline all the way up together, or there's another house back here that has, you know, multiple floors as well, and you also have the zipline. But the key thing is there's a bridge that connects this one building that you're about to enter to that building, right? So you can just go to the next building, go all the way up, and then take the bridge over. That way you're on the top of this. And then when you're on the top, you have definitely a huge advantage on wiping out any rats or people that are weak that are just running through the floors, because you're coming up on a third party here. So make sure you're going top layer first if you can. You know, sometimes it's hard if they're already up there and watching all the areas. Majority is to do it as a team, right? Because like I said, you guys entered in a lot of different ways. Let's see real quick how you guys entered it. And then just people went down for absolutely no reason, and you guys weren't really holding hands. So make sure you got a scan there. Oh, so Mirage came with your layer, but then he went downstairs. That's what happened while you were looting. And then Bloodhound wasn't even on the scene. So that's pretty much all I wanted to say for that first clip. Make sure you're going in as a team and trying to get top floor as soon as possible as you can, and then clear it out down as you go. Now you're rocking your weapon combo, G7 R99, phenomenal, beautiful, dominant combo you got going on here. You already got the 1-2 on the G7, which is awesome. Now what I like to do is, what you did there is you swapped your mag on the G7 to the 9. I would do that, but you also have a stabilizer on the G7. I think it was purple. Make sure you get that on the 9 as well. Any attachments that you have on the G7, switch right over to the 99. You really want to focus on making sure you're locking down your close range with the 99. So make sure you deck that out first. And if you have attachments on the G7, swap them right over. And since they're rotating here, I do want to say, try to avoid playing solo ranked. You don't really want to be playing solo ranked. When you get to Diamond 4, it is near impossible to rank up to if you're trying to get to Masters, or just level up through Diamond. Or sometimes even Platinum games, when you're not the best player and you're playing solo, it's going to be really tough for you to level up. You're going to be gaining RP, losing RP, gaining RP, losing RP, just based on the luck of the games and how good your teammates are. So when I say go on LFG and go on Discord servers, you really got to try to build friendships. I know some people they're really shy. They don't like talking to people. They don't like making friends. But that's really how you're going to get better at the game and start leveling up your way through these ranks. Now, you just got to be nice with people, right? Just talk to them, call out, have a good time. And don't get me wrong, not all the people that you find are going to be the right fit for you. Sometimes you're not going to like their personality, or other times they're just not as good as you. But if you can find someone that's decent at the game, maybe just as good as you, and he's a nice guy or a nice girl, you got to start playing with them, play with them every day, add them as a friend, and that's how you're really going to build these relationships and get a solid team going, so you can start leveling up your way through this lobby. Now they're rotating. They went through Geyser, pulled up on another third party here. Let's see what they're doing. He's got the 3 times on the G7. Absolutely beautiful. Good stuff there. Let's see how they play it. Their shield situation is not the best, though. They got 2 blues and a white. Like, they could use some loot here. Let's see what they do. And I like how they're playing on the border of the zone as well. They're right against the border, which is phenomenal. They're still in zone 2. And you got 2 kill points, and I'm assuming your teammates also have some kill points. So you guys are set up for success here. And you got better shields now. This is awesome.
Enemy spotted.
We got another squad here. Recharging shield. Keep my eyes on this spot. Target's right in front of me.
They just got a res underneath you there. Yep. Nice knock.
Getting shot. Down one.
So this team over here is absolutely weakened. They're destroyed. They're in shambles right now. This is perfect time to 8 them as a team. You guys all have full health. This is perfect opportunity to take advantage of this. That's the guy you knocked previously. And his teammate is weak. He might even be off the scene already.
That was a good match, brother.
Oh no, he's one of these guys, bro. He's spamming the voice lines on him.
Reloading. Enemy out.
Oh no, mate.
6 here.
You don't gotta do him like that, yeah? So your teammate's fighting by himself over there. Make sure you get on the scene with him. There we go. I like it. I like it.
Hostile close.
So it looks like they're running from you guys. Yeah, there they are. Little 2-man team, maybe 3-man team, but it looks like a 2-man team. They're running.
I got a bad guy.
I like how you guys are staying nice and together. This is how you really want to play, nice together like this. Taking different routes. That's a beautiful, beautiful knock right there. See how he climbed up to the roof instead of taking the traditional way through the staircase on the bottom? Maybe have someone, go from the bottom. Hit it from different angles. One from the roof, one from the bottom, and pinch it together. Watson one shot. Maybe give out the R99 there. Those G7 shots weren't hitting there.
Recharging shield.
3 kills, 1 assist. You got 4 KP right now. Not looking too shabby. But you guys gotta full heal before you get third party here.
Taking the shot. Reloading.
Just gotta patch myself up.
Right here, since you got your inventory out, you're decent on light. Typically when I run 2 light guns, I like to carry, 300 minimum. Right now you have 300, so that's the minimum. Maybe get another stack. You got 1 here. Fill that up. I don't like carrying 2 Phoenixes because then that resists you from carrying throwables. And I usually like to carry 1 to 2 throwables. So get rid of 1 of those Phoenixes. Get a frag going. And I don't like carrying 8 syringes either. 1 stack of syringe. And then get some med kits on the scene. Because you don't have any med kits. But your batteries are looking pretty beautiful. You got 4 batteries there. So you don't really need more of that. You also got the gold shield too. So you can actually carry only 2 batteries when it comes to having a gold shield. Alright, oh, there it is. You got some med kits. But you dropped some light for it. And again, when we're running 2 light guns, 300 minimum. You want to try to get a little bit more than that. Maybe 360. You got a team on top of construction here.
Ball key here. Body shield here. Level 3. Extended light mag. Barrel stabilizer here.
Shield battery here.
Spending a lot of time looting right now. That next zone is legit about to close. You guys are not in zone, but you got a couple buildings that are in zone here. But you really got to pay attention because there's going to be teams locking down that positioning up here that are waiting for you to hold you out. Oh, that zone's already closing, see? So right here, instead of shooting, bantering over here, you got the team on high grounds up there. Zone's about to close in on you. Right now, you got to plan as a team. Where do you want to position yourself, right? You got to find a nice spot that you can hold down and while being in the safe zone. So then if teams push, you're not going to be fighting in the zone and going through shambles like that. So let's see. You do have your ult, though. You can ult that one building on the roof of and then work it floor by floor. Take that bottom floor. So Mirage goes down. That touches base back with the zone. You know what I mean? You're late on the rotation. So, and you spend a lot of time looting back in cap there, too. I mean, you had good loot after you came out of that one gunfight with that Watson that you killed. But now you're an absolute mess right here. Reviving the Mirage twice in a row. He goes down one more time. That means dead. Oh, good. Nice game by Bloodhound. Bloodhound's huge, man. He goes huge in ranked. And if you're avoiding the Revenant meta because you don't like it and you don't want to enforce it, which I don't really use Revenant in ranked because I absolutely hate it. Just promotes third parties, and the Caustic promotes camping, and it makes the game really unhealthy, and it bases it more on abilities instead of gun skill and movement, and that's why I really hate the meta right now. But Bloodhound is a massive character to use if you're not using Revenant. The scans go absolutely huge. Now you scan somebody in that right building there. I guess they rotated it over because you guys are not really paying attention over there. Could have still been up there. So a really good spot to hold in this zone here is either the titty pole, I like to call it, or the couple bins right out of the entrance of Skyhook. Right here, you can hold down those bins and head glitch those bins. Since that's still in zone 2, it's a good spot right here, man. Super dominant spot up here. Honestly, right now, you guys have the best position you can have in this zone right here. It's still in, I think. Oh my god, they're still in. Dominant spot right here. Plus with that G7, just beaming kids. Ba 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 ba. You make them break their controllers. They'll get pissed off for you. You don't really need to be doing this. My man dropped the shield trying to go for another gold swap. It's nice to have a swap up here, but it's too risky. End zone like this, there's 6 squads alive, including you. You know, transferring over here without a portal, it's super risky. And again, this goes back to when you get into those Diamond 3 lobbies and you try doing this stuff, it's just simply not going to work out for you. It's not going to work. You're going to get absolutely bodied. Is he trying to hide the shield? Oh, he's hiding the shield. It's not even in zone anyways. I wouldn't worry about that. Again, make sure rotating early, getting positioning, and just chilling there. You guys are just looking for fights right now. You don't need it. I know you don't have max kill points, but it's going to come. Trust me. It'll come when it gets to that next zone here.
Let's go here.
Don't tell me they just got their spot robbed.
Ring's not far.
Is somebody up there?
No one's getting in this area. Holding down.
They look small.
This would be a really good opportunity to ult as Gibby if that zone was just about to close. Like if it has 5 seconds and they were still over there, that's a perfect ult. They'd have to force themselves through the ult. And if they don't have a Wraith, it's a GG. Mirage goes down. I mean, it's a good ult there now to save him, but the zone's closing. Again, touching base, if you stayed on that pole up there, the T-pole I like to call it, you'd be absolutely fine. You wouldn't have to put yourself in this mess for no reason. So let's see how they play it. They put themselves in a bad situation for absolutely no reason. Again, he goes down again. And you're getting beamed now. Not a good look. Hole was open too. Oh my god. So now you're playing man down. And that could have been absolutely avoided. There's only 2 squads left. Which in this case, try to let them fight it out. Let those two squads fight. Pay attention to your kill feed on the right hand side here. Look for knocks. When you get around 2 knocks, because you don't know if they're full teams or not unless you're scouting around with this G7. You got 1, 2 over there. 2-man team, maybe 3. Again, you really got to be paying attention. So they're fighting here. Let's see when they push. So I like this. Get a little closer. Make sure you're in safe zone. But maybe not full send yet because there's no knocks yet. Pay attention to that. Oh my god, they're right here. Nice knock in the Bangalore. You got to be careful here because the other team is still up. They can get a nice third party on you if this team that you're fighting fully commits to you. Yep, they got scanned. And somebody on the other team knocked that last one there. One of these kids have self-res. So realistically, it's team v team right now. It's a 3v2. This would have been a good time to use your ult that you could have saved instead of using it to save Mirage, in which that could have been avoided completely. Nice. Give you though. Nice knock. 2v1. Someone self-resing. Good knock. Oh, Wraith was down already. Okay. Oh man, let's go back. Oh no. 1v1. Beautiful. That one Gibby was nervous. Good stuff. Good stuff. I like how you took height there too. Take height. And when you heard him healing, then you drop down, which was a really good play there. But he could have baited you with that heal too. You can always cancel heals. But that was a good game overall. GG's. Take a look at the stat board. There it is. 14 squad kills, 6 kills, 1600 damage. Not bad at all. So just a couple things to point out in this game. Again, I don't know if you were 3-stacking or not, if you were playing solo or not. Highly recommend you guys don't play solo. Ranked is really not a solo experience unless you're like Shiv FPS or Asu, even though he doesn't play ranked anymore, or Apex in general anymore. But yeah, so you really want to make sure you're playing with a full team, communicating very well, and holding hands in these games. You really need to stick together, especially when you're landing contested. In the intro of this game, when you guys just split up like that, even though there was 2 to 3 teams in that area, you got to stay close. Stay close, enter gunfights close. Even if it's a third party, make sure you're just running through like an absolute unit and destroying kids. And then the only other, really bad play I seen was when you guys had the best positioning towards end zone there, but you absolutely gave it up to go for a care package that was absolutely unnecessary. Because number one, you have a G7 with 3 times. You stay up there, anyone going for that care package is dead. You can beam him from on top of there. They can't really do anything. And then when the last 2 teams were fighting, you guys sort of pushed in and then engaged yourself. And even though you won the game, if there were a little bit better players, in the higher rank lobbies, that third party team would have wiped you, especially because you were a 2-man team. Really, you had them fighting. You should have let them, skeeve it out a little bit more before you actually put yourself into the gunfight. Again, pay attention to that kill feed. Wait 1 to 2 knocks on either team and then full send it. But I mean, overall, good game. If you guys want to check out his original video, it's going to be down in the description below. Hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. And as always, this is your boy Sultan, signing off. Peace.